Right.
What up, nigga?
What's up with it, boy?
Shit, gotta play this game.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL.
I wasn't told. I had just came back. I was in a fucking.
Today we've got a team that's been great at defending the pass. The Bills are top 10 at defending the pass, and they'll be going up against the Chiefs, who will need to solve that secondary.
I'm thinking that was Soldier them party out join us.
For the call,
Fucking
let's send you out
oh
to the
boy, them
broadcast
party.
booth, where we'll join our commentators, Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, thank you very much. We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs
nobody wasn't talking about my news saying fucking we could call him. Then I didn't even know Mike was in there. Because I came in that bitch, I said, what's up? Ain't nobody said nothing back but Soldier. I like this shit. I'll get the fuck up out of here.
They'll look to throw now.
When Mike started talking, I was like, oh, so that nigga did hit me to his up.
They'll give him a yard on the play, and that'll make it a second down. And a look at the offense that is hoping to put some points up.
Yeah, I was in there earlier with the niggas. I got all. I mean, not all.
Pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree.
Really, you gotta play
all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things
Fucking
continue.
ball.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 23 yards on the play. On this first drive, looks like they want to get the vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired.
I know.
If you're not going to back up and play coverage,
you better.
we're going to attack you.
Hey, 11:30,
and once you adjust to that,
I'm going to tag, Nick.
then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
I wanted to do that.
And let's take a look at the defensive starters for Kansas City.
When Shaq Thompson declared for the draft, I said he should be a running back in the NFL. He said no way, he'd rather hit people as a linebacker.
And some extras coming up on the line here, ready for the blitz. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Their dangerous wide receiver. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bills have taken the early lead.
Sometimes when I see these types of plays executed, I think of basketball. Guys boxing other guys off to go out and get a rebound.
And he got the rebound right there. The defense was really placed well.
Yeah, they were right there. I mean, that's where it's really tough for a defender. When you're in the right spot, you're draped on the guy catching the ball, yet he still comes down with it.
Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
When you remind me, nigga, I had thought about it. Man. I should really let me
What?
to tag that in, nicking that shit.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They go play action here on first down.
No, what you call?
Oh, he's going to air it out right away.
I lost.
Close to an interception.
It was 25 to 43. Nigga took off in the fourth quarter.
Down. This is the offense we're going to see coming up.
He went to cheese in the
Travis Kelce will be key.
He was playing regular at first, then he went to hitting that corner. Fucking
find the end zone when running his routes.
Fucking nation.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. He takes this for 3 to the 29. Couple of Bills team up to bring him down there.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I like to keep carrying it, thank you.
I didn't play him. That boy around,
On play action, they'll throw. Looking deep downfield.
Fucking right, Darby. Come on. Get up.
Picked off by Ronald Darby. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front, or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play there, second down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain. He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
So here we go, a third down after the second down pass completion. They'll come out in the pistol. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball.
I know.
They went back to the roots.
I was trying to do the fucking the little quick juke he be
the
doing.
Defense in press coverage here. And they'll go on the ground. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
John.
Today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense.
Nigga just quit.
Add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball.
Oh, he talking about
that way you often control the game.
See if they stay on the ground for second down. It'll give it
I shouldn't have fucking ran.
This play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of 2. Now third down.
The evaluation process in today's NFL does not take into account as much bulk as it does speed, and that's what we're seeing with the linebacker position. Those guys that can run, they can play at any spot because they can make plays on the opposite side of the line of scrimmage.
Halfback sent in motion. Play clock winding down. They'll look to throw. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. On 4th down, Colton Schmidt to punt it away. The rookie 5th-rounder Tyreek Hill back deep for Kansas City.
So much of his game is focus and concentration. And whenever I see guys running the in route, I know that in the back of their mind, they're always wondering who's lurking inside that might put a big hit on them as they try and catch the ball.
And now here comes Kansas City. In not great starting field position here for the offense. And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. And they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line. Well, there they went blitz defensively, Charles, and things were paved well coming from the linebacker position.
I love the way that you described it, paved well. Oftentimes, the guy who gets home on the blitz, he's going to get all the credit. But his teammates did all the dirty work, right? They ran into people on purpose.
You got a 90 overall fucking team, and I got a fucking 80 overall.
To create space and gaps.
You can't beat me then.
That play finished
I got a 95 overall team. You probably got an 80 overall team.
And even better executed.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. Gonna throw right side here, complete. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Let's go. On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Catch it.
This is going to be incomplete.
Well, that was pretty nice to watch if you like a defense's perspective, because they understood where the first down line was as much as the offensive guys did. Did not give up any more ground, and when the ball was thrown, reacted really well and swatted it away. One of the advantages of zone defense, you never take your eyes off the quarterback, and when he reacts, you do exactly the same and go get the ball.
It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return, and the Bills are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech.
You got your own internet yet?
Is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
They'll look to throw.
Oh, throw a fucking pick.
And it's intercepted. Great read, and it's picked off.
Go to messing with you,
Across midfield and down at the 40.
Go to messing with you.
Now here comes Kansas City. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that?
I feel like a good pick when he pick it
They've got to
up.
find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space.
I gotta see that Transformers, yo.
First down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes, we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on 2nd down. They come out here in the eye. On 3rd and short, going with a tight end. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin as the Chiefs in possession of the football as we begin the 2nd quarter. But they face a 2nd and long to start things out. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 1 yard officially on the pickup, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 11. So following the run, we'll see what they do here on 3rd down. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he fires one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. And now out come the Bills. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Well, so far, this game has gone the way the defensive coordinator had hoped. They've dictated things. They've not let them run the ball very well at all. They gave up a nice game there. I doubt it'll back off their confidence. They played so well throughout this entire game.
Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. A good pickup there of 20 yards. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes, just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And almost intercepted. It would have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. Well, he just threw an interception last drive. Nearly another pick.
And things aren't very even right now, are they? It's a little bit sloppy out there, isn't it? It's kind of just for driving on those paved roads and those country roads that have those potholes in them, isn't it? That's the way this game's going right now. A lot of bouncy bounce to it.
You spent some time on some Tennessee country
I
roads.
certainly have. Plenty of family back there. God love them. Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Gotta credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them, ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
And some changes here as the D-line separates some. Again, he'll drop to throw. He rifles one, it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They'll find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
No, that wasn't an explosive run. That wasn't one that took it all the way to the house. But, boy, for a team that's had trouble running it the entire game, that's the kind of run they need, hopefully, to get themselves kick-started.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
Wow.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Going for the deep ball. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And here come the Bills. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catches, hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. He had a quick little spin move, but the door shut fast as he's dropped. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
No,
He fires one, but incomplete.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this third down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
Here's Colton Schmidt now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
Then you seen how vicious that ball was on the game.
Now a handoff here to his running back. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line. A couple of Bills team up to bring him down there.
That's exactly what you want on a first
They gotta explain themselves. I told you about those pussies.
The defensive line, they got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
You done fucked up. You done fucked up something. She about to walk through the door and he didn't do something he supposed to have did.
They'll look to throw here. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
So many components go into a well-executed screen pass. You've got to sell. Offensive line's got to sell like they've missed blocks and then they move out and they're out in front of the running back. He's got to sell that he's trying to block and then he slips out into the route. The quarterback has to sell that maybe he's trying to throw it downfield. Instead, he slips it off to the running back, and when you get one set perfectly, you have to catch the ball. And that didn't happen on that play.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he fends him off. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Willie Henry able to track him down for a loss of 13. And it'll bring up 4th down.
Water. What? I'm about to put that big too low.
2 minutes remain here in the first half.
Left it on.
Back to Buffalo after this. Here's Riley Dixon now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion,
let it out,
put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
What's talking about, the guy?
They'll look to throw now on first down. And for the third
My
time
dumb
here in this
ass,
half, it's
you are
intercepted.
fucking
Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And now here comes Kansas City. And last time out, they had to punt the football away. Anything positive possibly to take from that?
There always is when you're punting the football away. It doesn't sound like it because you're giving it up, but you've avoided a mistake.
At least you didn't turn it over,
You didn't turn it over, right? You're giving your defense a chance because you're punting the ball away, and they're set to go on the field as opposed to sudden change after a turnover. And wow, now we got to go out there and stop people. So, yeah, there's always something positive to be gained from it.
Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays. And you don't get many opportunities to dial them up. And they just did. And they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
Second down now after the incompletion. He'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. It's a loss of 4. Now third down. And that screen there on second down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on third down.
And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. And the Bills offense comes out ready to take over. And likely just out of field goal range. Could be Hail Mary time.
And haven't we seen in recent years that the Hail Mary seems to be more successful in the NFL than before?
Absolutely we have. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Now Dan Carpenter. His career long is 60. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. So as they take it over, we step aside. They'll throw now on the final play. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turn around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge, whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football? If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Second down and a little ways to go here. 2nd and 13. Now this time he'll look to throw. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Jake Ryan in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you're doing a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got time. Trying to lay one up deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, he decided to air it out a little bit on that play. Took a shot downfield, but the coverage was really nice. Able to get a hand in and tip it away.
Here's Riley Dixon now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. It's fielded at the 45. He will not go down.
Have to retake those ankles.
Call it an even 40-yard punt. 7, though, on the return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set him up.
They'll drop the throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
What do you think?
On 3rd down, he'll drop the throw.
What you playing for, T?
And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Really?
Get ready for this.
Y'all ready for this? Oh, yeah, that nigga. Shit. This I ain't even got that bitch downloaded.
Talking about? Mind your business.
Now
You
Dan
know about it.
Carpenter. His career long is 60 yards, so he's got a big leg. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. On it to the right, and this score will stay right where it is.
I tell you, it's not easy kicking.
Oops. Uh-oh.
We got no mother head nowhere.
Huh?
We ain't got a charger head nowhere.
Check my bottom drawer. I should have one enough.
Field goals in the best of conditions. You add in a downpour like we're in right now, it makes it that much harder. And sure enough, they can't convert here.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to air one out. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
So 2nd and 10 here. On play action, they'll throw. It's complete to Chris Conley. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
They hit that crossing route really well. Excellent timing, puts it right on him, and he keeps running.
Yeah,
I know, man.
I re-downloaded the whoop Southern ass.
Man, I can't fuck with that shit.
Nah, we don't get on the ground, huh? We play each other. Fuck that ground. We just box it out.
Oh, I get on the ground now. The Southern know how to do that shit.
But see, I used to play it when I used to have, what's his name on that bitch? Oh boy, man, he was dog. The nigga
No
used
matter
to
how
fight with
you
his man,
evaluate
Rampage.
quarterbacks, at some point,
Rampage.
strength is going to
That
come
nigga was a
into
wrestler. He used to
play.
slam niggas too. Niggas to slam the
Yeah,
fuck
but
out of
that was about the extent of his situation, though. Other than that, he was trying to knock your bitch ass out. He would try to slam you when you tried to fucking, you know, when you go to grab him to take him down to the ground. That nigga slam your ass like, bitch, get up off you.
Face mask, no.
Right around the 12.
They called it.
Got the hand caught up in the grill of the face mask.
This nigga about to go down here.
So tough for a defender. You're trying so hard to make a play, and the way that these offensive guys can move around, sometimes your hand gets into the wrong place.
That nigga, man. Some of these niggas be getting their ass whooped. I be letting the game play.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
By itself. And, niggas be getting their ass whooped over this bitch.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And his
I'll tell you this, though.
Continues. He's
If you ever play Southern and he get Bruce Lee, quick.
Bruce Lee, who the fuck is that?
So nothing
Bruce Lee? You don't know who Bruce Lee is?
You got to look at blocking there,
You
don't you?
mean the actual Bruce Lee is on that bitch?
They have to win at the point of attack. Instead,
Bruce nigga.
Yeah, he on that,
nigga.
How?
He own that bitch. But if he Southern get him, don't play
But
that
how
nigga.
though? How the fuck did that make sense?
Buying time to his left.
Hey.
Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football.
Cause you know Bruce Lee.
Let's
that
fucking.
shit.
Yes, this nigga fumbled.
Man, It Man better be on that bitch too then.
Back onto the field now comes the
It Man ain't on this bitch.
And the last go around for them, they tried that really, really long field goal, couldn't connect.
And in retrospect, I think a lot of people would say,
It Man ain't on here. If Man was this couldn't be no mixed martial arts. It had to be straight kung fu.
That only helps the other team. But I look at it as maybe it's a double shot of confidence.
And I don't think they're gonna make a game that's straight kung fu. They ain't ready for that.
Confident in their defense.
What you mean? Man, what you mean? It was that nigga.
Dog, but still, a kung fu game, like UFC, a real kung fu shit, where you can do some extraordinary shit on the motherfucker, channel your chi and shit.
That one good for the completion
No,
percentage.
the Dragon Ball
It'll be
Z.
third down.
Yeah, leave it.
Completion for no gain, not
But
something
nah,
you
that
want
fight
called
night
out
though,
of the playbook.
man, what's down with that, man? I can't wait, man. Coming this bitch. Hey, we be in this bitch running a tournament every night. Bitch, what's that? Calling niggas hands, you heard? Bitch, what's that?
Receivers about making sure you take care of the ball.
I went on YouTube.
Sometimes the fighting for extra
They
yardage
said they've been
doesn't come
working
as a
on it.
result. That and
But
good
they stopped
tackling
working
can
on
lead to no yards
work on
gained.
UFC too. Since they done.
I know they ain't making as much money as they want to, bro.
No, niggas still complaining. They got plenty niggas giving them messages. UFC cool, but UFC is UFC. It ain't boxing.
When you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly
you put the
what we
feet in
saw
the
there.
equation, a lot of shit can change.
You
could tell they struggling, son. Think about it. They putting characters like Bruce Lee, Mike Tyson on UFC. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? You struggling. Bro, nigga ain't got time to be doing that ground shit.
UFC not struggling.
Bro, but they ain't making them. I'm pretty sure the PS3 version of Fight Night made more money than that fucking UFC shit.
You know what? You can't find it on the PlayStation now for shit.
And now here comes Kansas City. And they'll be looking to atone
for last they made it for the 4 and the 3, the Xbox. But you can't find it on PlayStation now. PlayStation now got all the PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 2 games.
Just for that, because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field.
I would look my damn self.
With nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
Difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, that play typifies what we've seen from the offense all day long. They've had no success getting things going. I think for the offensive coordinator, he's got to go to that side of the play sheet that says, try something different. Try some specials, something they haven't seen all day to try and get this offense kick-started.
Nigga, that fucking Fight Night was basic, son. Either you had hands or you didn't. You heard me? Like, all that other shit, extra shit, nah. Either you had hands or you didn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, straight up.
Dog, my nigga got 66 yards throwing, nigga, in the 3rd quarter.
You had to make your dude right. You could just make any motherfucker.
Yeah, you couldn't just go on that bitch and say, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and get this nigga all the power in the world. Guess what? Well, this nigga ain't gonna last to the 4th round, so all the nigga gotta do is fucking bitch. Floyd Mayweather, your bitch ass. You heard me? Straight up.
Hey, Floyd, man. Hey, Floyd about to slaughter your boy, man. That nigga Floyd way quicker than that nigga, fool. Way quicker. As far as a boxing sense.
Floyd smarter than that nigga.
Yeah, as far as boxing.
Yeah. But Connor got that power, though.
Here's the D-line sandwiches together. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw that's complete on the inside.
Carr got to hit the B, my nigga.
Give them 11 on the gain there, and it'll give the Bills a 1st down. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll be a 2nd down.
But with UFC, you gotta watch. You gotta watch what you do on UFC. You just can't go in there whooping on niggas' asses like on boxing. Because your stamina get real low.
On what? EA?
Boxing. Yeah, on UFC.
He got 18 yards.
Your shit get low quick. Like, let's say you throw a combination. You throw like 4 combinations, or let's say, let's look at the whole round. Let's say you throw like maybe 15 combinations. You tired by the time you end the match, into that round.
I think it's a good point you just brought.
In your next round, they don't give you shit.
Well, Fight Night, everybody knew basically that the first three rounds, nigga, you can do whatever the fuck you want. You heard me? But come round 4, 5, if you done been swinging, you see what you done been swinging 200 punches around, that's a wrap. That's why.
And you ain't swinging them light punches. No, you trying to knock this nigga the fuck out.
Yeah. That's why when a nigga go get Tyson, I go get Roy Jones. Now I know that if Tyson hit Roy Jones, you heard me, clean combination is old. But I also know that if I can dodge them fucking punches to that 4th or 5th round, Tyson ass is going down. You heard me?
No problem. With no problem. No problem.
With no problem. All you gotta do is start hitting that bitch hitting that bitch with a few hooks to the fucking.
You know what's hard about making the boxing right now? It's too many cold motherfuckers out there right now. There's some niggas out there with some devastating ass punches.
That's true. But you know what used to, like, think about it now. What if we got the boxing? Everybody who know it, everybody we play with now. We made a gym. You heard me? And niggas can like fucking challenge each other in the gym. You heard me? And then fucking go fight other niggas for the gym and go win titles and shit. Like I was actually I was so cold, I was on a gym on PS3.
The 25-yard line is
I was on a little gym. This nigga had buku niggas in that bitch. I ain't never talked to them niggas, of course, but niggas used to message me and shit.
I never been no gym. I ain't know
you know what I'm talking about though? You like you earn points or some shit. I don't know what the fuck it is, but you get like something for being a part of a gym. So let's say, for example, Merk didn't fucking fought somebody for the middleweight title of the world. You heard me? He won that bitch. Like you get points too, cause you in the same gym with that boy.
You in the same camp. Yeah, I understand. It's like on UFC. You can join the camp.
You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes.
So to me, all they did was just like I can't fuck with that ground shit, man. Fuck that.
Oh, fam. If you get your ground game together, nobody will take you to the ground. It'd be straight fits. But if you get a nigga to the ground, nigga get you to the ground, you know how to get out of shit. That's what I learned. I learned how to get out of shit. I didn't learn how to do the shit. I learned how to get out of it.
And after the play on the ground, that brings
motherfucker be trying to take me to the ground, do that motherfucking one arm, one leg shit. Nah, nigga, I get out of that shit. Fuck you. Then when I start beating their ass on the ground, now they want to stand up with me now. Okay, let's punch now. I know I got the heart to punch.
Just short of the 45 at the 44.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Blocking is a lot.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
And I have to admit, partner, that I've often thought that I don't like this rule, where the offensive player fumbles the ball, it goes out of bounds, and they get to keep it.
That's just because you're a defensive guy. That's why you don't like it.
Yeah, you're right. It is a slanted
to me, though,
but this is where
you ain't even gotta. To me, you ain't even gotta. You ain't even gotta come out with another one. If you really want to know how much money you gonna make, just fucking transfer the fucking one from PS3 over to the other one, because the graphics was so cold on that bitch. I wouldn't even give a fuck. Transfer that shit over with. Let us spend fucking $40 on that shit, and watch how quick nigga drop $40 on that shit. You ain't even gotta drop another one. You can drop the same motherfucking one. You heard me? Same motherfucking one.
With touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
Bullshit. You ain't gotta go start the PS3 up and shit. Dust that motherfucker off to go motherfucking.
And we are tied here in the 4th.
Stupid ass shit. Then I thought when y'all was trying to fucking start this to transfer everything over bullshit from all the PS3 games to play on PS4, blah blah blah, do all the games. Why you picking and choosing what games available?
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the
what
end
pissed
zone
me
for a
off was
touchback.
certain games crossed over.
Looked
When
like
you
they
have
had
to-
something
when
going
you have
last
to pay.
drive. Then the
It's like even the
interception
dumbest game
happened.
crossed over.
Will they
Sonic
recover?
and shit. Fucking.
Yeah.
What the
They
fuck?
had to keep with them is
Yeah.
that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't
That
worry
fucked
about
me
the
up.
other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
15 yards there on the catch and run. Fresh set of downs here. Defense showing blitz.
Merk, boy, you better hope you can get kicked out your game.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Trying to log in the
He's
Madden
gonna
to
loft one
check
deep
something.
left
This
side
is
here.
not
And
available.
it's knocked
Damn.
away and incomplete.
I know the initial focus was on how far that pass was downfield, but how about the coverage on the play? Able to stay with him, get his hands where the receiver's hands were going to try and catch the ball.
On this
tips it
UFC,
up in
this
the
shit
air,
crazy.
and knocks it
It's
away.
bias. Like I sat there and let the game play
And second and
between
10, he'll look to
Andrew
throw again.
Silva,
And this time
Anderson
he's got the
Silva,
hook up. It's complete.
and
The reception good for 7. It's third down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can
John
do.
Jones.
Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible. Hope he's got man-to-man coverage. And
Guess
hope that his
what, yo?
athleticism wins on the perimeter.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
They'll go with a keeper. Give him 2 yards on that play, and they're able to convert here on 4th and inches.
For those vertically challenged quarterbacks, here's a time where they will tell you it's an advantage to be a little bit on the smaller side. Able to duck in behind their offensive line and stick the ball across the imaginary yellow line for a first down.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Now this time he'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted.
Man.
Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. They'll give it to him right up the gun as he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
That was a good, strong run there. While it won't pick up a first down, it was definitely something needed by that offense. A positive run. They got a good push by their guys up front. Maybe something they can build on as this game continues.
You know, too, Joe, also, there's certain fighters, if you fight them, they do certain fighting
And the stop
style.
here will come at the 38-yard line.
Like, if you want to fight a
2 yards on the
motherfucker,
pickup there, but
head
it's enough
up,
to give him a
fight
new
Chuck
set of
Liddell or
downs.
something. But if you want to fight a nigga who wrestling, Matt Moore or some other motherfucker.
So the run moves the chains, and here we go on first down. Now a handoff here to his running back. He chucks him aside.
Thumped him.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 20 yards on the pickup there. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
You got to feel a little bit for the defense there. They've done a terrific job all day long holding this guy in check. But that might have been the run to break things out for him, maybe turn things around. Now he's going to have some confidence, and maybe he'll get to his normal yardage.
And now a first down following that long gain. And they'll run it here. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
That thing on this UFC, it's gonna fuck you up. Like, let's say you do a lot of leg kicks, you fuck their legs up in their middle.
Not give up the big play and contain, and keep this knotted up.
Watch from the head kicks.
Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. They come out here in the eye. And on the ground they go with a running back. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Calling a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They'll try and sneak it here. Calling no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
No gain? Quarterback sneak? No gain? Aren't you supposed to get something out of that?
Yeah, needed a full yard there. Now the Bills will take another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. And the defense definitely showing blitz here. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This for the lead in the final stages. Oh, he left this one out to the right. That's a bad miss. No good. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th. And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
7-7. Yeah, not get too many attempts shorter than that one. I don't think anyone got a finger on it. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
He didn't pick that.
And that's off the mark, incomplete.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or 2 in and bats it away.
So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down. They'll set up to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete.
Oh my.
Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
So a 3rd and 9, and 6 defensive backs out there.
The homo.
Patrolling the passing lanes.
Let me tell you something, Fantasia. They ain't even getting the fuck around. You already know.
Hard throw, incomplete. Here's Colton Schmidt now. He's been terrific so far.
I should have waited that fucking 2 minutes.
Who you playing, Merk?
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out on the field. They need to get this around the 40 to have a chance to win it. Regulation from the 40, it's a 57-yard field goal.
He in position to beat. We got 39 seconds on his 37.
And get out of bounds to stop the clock. If they end up running a play and get tackled in bounds, the clock may run out on them and finish the game.
And they'll have to be careful how they handle this. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well, and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right.
What soldier said he was going?
He'll look to throw. Going up.
Just say he'll be back.
And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested, and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops. Extra DB on the field for the Bills here on 3rd down.
Yeah, maybe thinking pass. And they're going to go soft on the corners. They'll look to throw. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Now, hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. They'll come up now in the Wildcat package. Cuts back, left sideline. And he's got enough for the first.
I wasn't even worrying about them yards.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
Tyreek Hill.
I thought you said he was on the 37.
On the other side, on his side.
They'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
Did you say he was in position?
They get ready to hit on the field. Except for their first drive here in overtime.
I mean, he's still in position. All they had to do is get what? Fucking what? 40 yards?
I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it?
This nigga team, I'm not even
really wants to be involved and help their team. And that first drive can dictate the whole thing. Because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
I want to see that.
They'll try to start this drive in the air.
They lost in the Super Bowl.
They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh down.
These I played Joe. Next, one goes to Spain. Fuck that team ain't all free.
Fuck no. Oh, I play you at advance tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well, that should be a good one. 2 shitty ass teams.
Bitch, I'm gonna be going tomorrow, bitch.
He'll get a nice
Oh yeah, keep drinking, my nigga.
And it's 2nd and 4.
I'll be putting me a pot of coffee on before the game.
Lower than the defensive front, they moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
Listen, man, that's crazy, bro. Let the big panic cake beat that fucking Superman 49 team in the double back. I'm thinking this nigga team said, I ain't check this nigga team out. I load up in the, he loaded up in the string that bitch pop up 91 over
at the 41. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, it's almost a tendency breaker.
Yeah, anyway. So, bro.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
You know what fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
2nd down following the run. Now a first throw here in overtime. Throwing the slant pattern here complete. And he's brought down. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision. And receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
So they're operating in the red zone. They come out here in the eye. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now, I can't imagine any celebrations being any bigger than your first NFL touchdown. And this rookie running back is still seeking his. He's not going to get it on that play.
I really want this whole fucking game without putting it. I went first drive, scored, and I ain't scored since. That's crazy.
So the offense now dealing with a 2nd and 7. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 6 on the play, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
Boy, where would these guys be without his
performance gonna pound that bitch. He gonna roll out too.
He seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. On 3rd and short.
Let's go.
Good pick. I seen that shit.
They're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
How far behind am I, Ronnie? I said, how far behind am I?
I just picked them off.
You hiked the ball yet?
Now one of the biggest kicks of the night
Yeah, I just
is
hiked.
forthcoming. This to at least get him a lead here in overtime.
I ain't that far. I might go on it.
And his kick here
I seen that fucking pick.
And
The minute he did a rollout, all that shit pick.
Hey, you know what? Something just told me the nigga was going to roll out. I usually blitz that play from the other way. I blitzed the right forward way.
Now, a field goal on this next drive would get us to sudden death. Any kind of turnover or turnover on downs would end the game, as would any touchdown. So this one's still very much up in the air.
The Bills offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. The field goal would push it to sudden death. We just saw the field goal on the other end, but I don't think they are thinking field goal. At least not to start this drive, they're not thinking field goal.
Not at all, because your point is well taken. Yeah, kick the field goal, you push it to sudden death, but you're also kicking off and giving the other...
Oh, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And that's how this one ends in dramatic fashion in overtime with the interception. Well, we thought this game would be a good one. It did not disappoint into overtime, and it took the field goal to win.
And we always pay lip service to how important it is to play defense.
You should have beat that man. You had that man 7-0 for 3 quarters. Nigga sound like your offense was black.
They got the ball back.
I was moving it down the field before. Man, I ain't shit. I ain't do shit. My rush, I ain't no rushing.
The knees are always knocking, but he pushed it through.
Not only that, think about your snapper, your holder. A lot of nerves for them, too, because they have to do their job in order to give him one last chance to put a foot to it.
So for the Chiefs, it's a 2nd win on the year now as they move to 2-8. And they will head home next week to take on the San Diego.
All right, little mustard porcelain.